I think this week I'm gonna go ahead and skip the all the nonsense, all them 20-something, 30-something stories. I don't even know. Ain't nothing good going on. Let's just get to the game. This is a big rivalry. Broncos, Raiders. I don't even want to say it like this. The Raiders won't be the Raiders no more. Come on.
In Oakland, it's always been Al's way. Both bold and intimidating. Like a bomb to a Litnikov. Or a Gene Upshaw forearm. To just win, baby. These are the Raiders. In the Mile High City, the standards are just as high. It's Elway leading the drive. And going back-to-back with Sharp and Shanahan. In Denver, they still win for John. These are the Broncos.
Woo! Week 3 action coming to a close with this Sunday night game. Heated rivalry. Heated rivalry. I don't need to say it again, but you know. Heated rivalry. Raiders at Mile High. Let's get to the start. Oh, you got card changer plays up early in the game. I don't even think Gruden is their coach no more. He shouldn't be. Such a turd. But yeah, I took a little break, not intentionally, not unintentionally. It was just one of those. Doing 2 videos a day, I think, is a little too much for someone who still works a real job. You got to figure playing the games, editing the games. That's about an 8-hour task to get 2 games loaded up, and that's a job, you know. That's a job, and this is not a job. This is a hobby. So I'm going to go back to what I originally said, and I'm going to go back to a video a day, college, NFL, college, NFL. I feel bad about if I have to, you know, on a Saturday drop NFL, or on a Sunday I have to drop some NCAA. That's just what I got to do. But putting out 2 videos a day, and you know, I have a real life that I enjoy, so aside from work and playing video games and making videos, I still want to enjoy my real life. So I said it might be best if I go ahead, and what I said was take the weekend off, but I looked up, it's been a few days since I posted, so let's get back with some NFL. NCAA was the last post. I think we in week 7 in NCAA. NFL, we in week 3. Big time rivalry. I can't stress the issue enough on how important this game is to the Broncos. Already 2-0, but to play not only a division rivalry, a hated, I don't even use the word hate. But when it comes to the Broncos, if there was any team in the NFL that they hate, not me, but they. I remember Monday night watching real life, and my Bronco fans impressed me so much. This goes back to like late 90s, early 2000s. Oh, look at that. Bridgewater threw it right into the coverage. But they were throwing snowballs at the Raiders. And I'm sitting at home saying, if I was in that crowd, it wouldn't just be snowing that ball. And you start hearing the rumors later on, it wasn't just snowing them balls. People was taking their little pager batteries out. Boy, I'd sure would have been throwing all kind of madness at them Broncos. And I only say this, them Raiders. You know, as a West Coast kid, I went to a game at the Coliseum in LA. Broncos in LA playing the LA Raiders. And I'm a little kid. I'm like 10 years old, and my dad's not a big guy, and it's just me and my little bitty old dad. And he's not a Bronco fan. He just took me because I'm a Bronco fan. And the things that I witnessed in that stadium to this day, woo! Look, that's how I want to do a Raider. I just want to run them over. No lie. It got so bad as a 10-year-old kid, I said, Pops, I'm cool. I don't even want to be here no more. I want to go home. As we go to leave the stadium, it's a guy in a Carl Mecklenburg jersey. If you're a Bronco fan, you know Carl Mecklenburg. He's just representing his team. This guy is laid out sleep in the middle of it's not the aisles, it's not the hallway that we got to walk through, but the walkway to get, you know, if you ever been to the Coliseum, you know, the outside ring where you got to walk around, I call it the track. He was just laid out in the middle of the track, sleep. I'm 10 years old. I don't know if he's asleep, dead. I don't know what happened to this man. All I know is whatever happened to him, a Raider fan did it to him. The worst part is, you expect if you see a dude just dead in the middle of the walkway that someone will be attending to this man. Look, I took my whole time. I ain't even talking nothing about this game. It's a good game going on. Look at Cortland Sutherland. Killing them with the step back move. Oh, Teddy Bridgewater looking good right now, but I'm going to get back to my point. Seeing that man dead, I'm 10 years old. Being knocked out in sleep, I don't really understand that. The man was dead in my eyes. And all these Raider fans just walked and stepped over him like he wasn't even there. Nobody checked his pulse, rubbed him, tried to slap him and wake him up. They just treated him like a piece of dog doodle. So to this day, and for the rest of my life, I got a certain feeling about them Raiders. Ooh, pressure bearing down on him. He gets the throw off, and he's down and no timeouts, and the clock runs to zeros, and we go to the half. 0-14. That's why it's bad. When I was a kid, I wanted to be an announcer, but as an adult, I fuck up too much. So, and I'll probably end up saying something like that on the radio. Oh, shit. I ain't gonna call nobody no monkeys, though. I guarantee you that. But let's take a look at the halftime stats. Tie game, 14 up. Everything's pretty even. And Bridgewater to Judy. You know, if this is a real life combination, I want to see it in real life, because on the game, maybe they just need a different coach. Maybe they need John Fox. I don't think nobody in the NFL really needs John Fox. I do like John Fox as a coach. When we had Tim Tebow, he did take us to the playoffs with, I'm not just going to say Tebow, because Tebow took over a bad team. And Tebow took over that team, and him and Tebow took that team to the playoffs and won a playoff game. Who was this number 7 turd? Jones? Damn, Jones killed me all game long. I don't even know who this turd is. He's a Raider, so I'm not supposed to know who he is. Looks like Kareem Jackson took a very bad angle, but he got the shoestring tackle. Only in PS3 could you get a shoestring tackle like that. And on the 1st and goal, looks like Raiders are going to go ahead and drop back. And, oh, it's that Jones guy again. You know, that's the way I like to do it. Hey, if you help me get close to the end zone, I want to reward you with 6. And that's what David Carr went ahead. I be saying David Carr. That ain't David Carr. That's Derek. I just said David a couple of times, I think. I be saying, I think he a turd like his brother. Shit, if you ask me, shit, I ain't gonna lie about it. 4th down, and Jerry Jeudy and Bridgewater. What happened? What happened? Oh. Well, that's how it is sometimes. 4th down, tie game. You take a chance. You make the right play, the right call, the right read, and it just don't always work out for you. So going to the fourth quarter, we still got a tie ball game at 21 all. Man, this is Sunday Night Football at its finest. This is a great game. Every quarter is coming to a close, pretty much tied. So it seems like this game can only come down to the final possession. But after going for it on the fourth down, you never know. As Derek Carr surveys all day in the pocket. What a pocket. And he finds his man again. Look at zones. Zones. Killing my zones. That's Jones. Killing my zones. And, you know, we probably could have threw the challenge flag, but in my history of being a head coach or, you know, a proctor in the NFL, that usually doesn't get over. Ooh, what a pickup on the blitz. And look at Jones just running people over. Oh, my gosh. Who is this guy? When is he a free agent? Can we pick him up? Who is this? I don't even know this first. Is that Zaire Jones? Is that Zeke? Is that Zook? I don't know. Who is that? Who's this perpetrator? I guarantee you the Raiders don't have him in real life. Oh my gosh, look at, and oh. He grabbed his heart. I grabbed mine too. Oh my gosh, I thought Elizabeth was the big one. Well, down 14, trying to get back in the game. Clinton, Dix. Game, set, and match. You know, I would boo too if I was there at that game, because the one thing that as a Bronco fan you never want to do, I don't care if you go 0-15, 16, 17, I don't know how many games they got nowadays, but I don't care if you go 1-16, 17, 18, I don't know how many games they got now. But the one game you better win is this Raider game at home. And there's 5.5 minutes left, down 14. Maybe we can get back in it. But, oh, look at Jacobs. Oh, look at all that room to the sideline. And, you know, that's at least going to turn this into a 3-score game. You know, Broncos held up. They have to get a turnover. And, you know, unfortunately, they don't get the turnover. And they just leave little man Drake wide open. And he did an ugly touchdown dance, but he spiked it in the Bronco end zone. And the Broncos will take their first loss of the season to a ugly division rivalry. That's the way we'll go ahead and just wrap it up here. Teddy Bridgewater didn't have the greatest of games. We did say we could be looking at some quarterback controversy in the preseason. Still early. He's looking good. One bad game, not so great game. I think the coach, John Fox, maybe made a couple of bad decisions, which could have cost us the game. Bridgewater should be safe moving into the next week. But Jerry Jeudy, is the game broke? Why does it always show the losing team getting the play of the week, play of the game? This is just a broke game. I could play Madden 22, 23, 24. I'm playing Madden 25, and it's still broke, no matter what you say. But thank you for tuning in for week 3. Tune in next week, and go ahead and let's cue the zoo.
Never had a hoe that wouldn't wait for it. Never had a hoe to tell me that she wouldn't pay for it. She been eyeing for some months now. She bought me that weed and no blunts. She know how to get it when she want. Fucking with the man, she gon' get it how she want, yeah.